Hey, it's Jordan.
And Tatiana, and we're here at Memories, the hottest spot in Southern California. And this is Pattern Styling Volume 3.
This tape consists of hot new patterns and style variations for both leaders and followers. Let's get started. The first pattern we'll be showing you today is a starter step, 4 beats, into a 6-count throwout with a man's turn. Here's the starter step. Triple 1 and 2 leaders, we travel to the left, followers to the right. By count 2, I'm on my left foot, followers are on their right foot. For the second triple, I'm gonna stay in place and guide the follower behind my right hip for 3 and 4. That's all led with the right hand on her left shoulder blade. From here, leaders, I'm gonna drive her forward down the slot for 1, reach forward with my right foot for 2, turn underneath for 3 and 4, build that resistance at the tail end of 4 for 5 and 6. Leaders, I'll show you your footwork. In closed dance position, we travel to the left for 1 and a 2. Driving her back towards my right, I stay in place, 3 and a 4. I'm gonna drive her down the slot. I push off the right foot, step forward for 1. I'm gonna reach forward with the right foot for 2. Keeping my weight on my left foot, I put the forward part of the heel down on the right foot. Forward part of the heel. From here, I unwind. 3 and 4. I finish that turn on my left foot and anchor 5 and 6. Let's try it again with your partner. Closed dance position, traveling to the leader's left, follower's right. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, sitting back in the right arm. Sending her down the slot for 1, lifting the arm up, placing it above your head so you'll turn underneath without affecting her. Leaders, really quick, if I keep it in between us, we might end up both barrel turning underneath that arm. So as I send her down the slot, 1, reach 2, continue guiding her with the right hand on her shoulder blade, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
You want to come forward, 1, 2, and 3, back 4, up 5, turn to face them on 6. By myself, what you want to do is come forward, 1, 2, and 3. You want to squat with your weight split in between both feet. Now you bring your left leg back for 4, straightening both legs. And to come out of this move for 5, you want to push off your weighted foot. You want to lift up your left heel for and a 5, turn to face him for 6. Okay, with a partner. Come forward, 1, 2, and 3. Back 4, push off the heel. 5, 6.
Leaders, your footwork, basic left side pass. Take a look how I drive back for 1, turn on the left foot and drive back for 2. Triple 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Now followers, when it comes to connection, you want to remember, come forward 1, 2, and 3. When you go back 4, you want to start building resistance on the tail end of 4. So when you start coming up for and 5, 6, throughout that, you should be maintaining your resistance. So one more time, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 5, 6. Okay?
Notice, leaders, I'm leading my basic left side pass, and with the connection, all I feel from her is a good drive on 1. She travels down the slot, 2 and 3, hits her position on 4. We're not supporting her weight, we're doing our basic footwork, triple, triple. And as we anchor for 5 and 6, she maintains that resistance. So we just match that resistance, basic fundamentals.
In addition, followers, you want to remember that when he leads you in for 1, you go to the end of the slot. So notice for this move, I stop at 3. So that means I need to get to the end of the slot by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Notice I have good distance between my partner. Okay, what I do not want to do is come forward 1, 2, and 3 and be too close to my partner where I can't create a good resistance with my partner. Okay, so one more time. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, good distance.
Leaders, bringing her in for a basic whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I turn her as I drive her down the slot for 5, 6, cross in front, 7, and 8. Turn her 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Leaders, take a look at your footwork. Basic whip up until 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stretching that elasticity. Turning her in place, I drive down the slot, take a look at my right foot. I walk with her. My right foot lands on the side of her. I step again for 6. I'm gonna cross in front, 7 and 8. Now my follower's facing my right shoulder, I'm facing away from my partner, and we turn for 1, 2, driving her back through under that arm for 3 and 4, 5 and 6. With a partner, leaders, take a look how I walk down the slot, basic whip up until 4, driving with her for 5, stepping on the side of her again for 6, crossing in front as I release her for 7 and 8. Now I'm looking past my partner, she's looking at my right shoulder, I turn her, 1, 2, triple step, anchor in place.
Followers, your footwork is forward 1, 2, back together forward for 3 and 4, back 5, back 6, you can go back to forward again for 7 and 8. Now by 8, you're facing his right shoulder. Now he's gonna rotate you around for 1, 2. I step in place for 1, forward 2, triple out 3 and 4, triple in place for 5 and 6. Now with my partner, come forward 1, 2, 3 and 4, back 5, 6, 7 and 8, in place 1, forward 2, triple 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Now leaders, with the left to right hand connection, all I'm focusing on is driving her forward on 1. After 1, everything's gonna come from the right arm on her shoulder blade. Once I release her out of the throw out, rock step, 3 and 4, and I build the resistance for 5 and 6. That's the only time I focus on this connection. Now, on a diagonal, take a look at my right hand on her shoulder blade. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Main focus is this connection here. I bring this hand towards my center for 5. That pivots her as she drives down the slot. I walk with her. Notice this hand, we're just holding on. Step again for 6. Now I release the right hand on her back as I cross in front. 7 and 8. That gives her room to travel down the slot. We bring her back in towards our right shoulder for 8, and now I'm gonna turn her out so we square up. 1, building resistance, I guide her through. 2. Now again, I'm done with this right hand. She triples 3 and 4. I build the resistance for 5 and 6.
Followers, you come forward 1, 2, 3 and of tap 4, and 5, face your partner for 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3 and of 4, and 5, 6. By myself, come forward. 1, 2, I push off my left foot to land on 3, drag that left foot for anda, tap 4. So 4, my weight is on my right foot. Then I'm gonna check off behind me for and 5, bring that left leg in for 6 as I'm rotating as well. So one more time. 1, 2, 3 and a 4, and 5, 6. And also don't forget to transfer your weight over to your left by 6. One more time with a partner. 1, 2, 3 and a 4, and 5, 6.
Leaders, basic underarm turn footwork for us, nothing changing.
Okay, and followers with connection, remember, you want to keep the fundamentals of a basic underarm turn. So you're here, 1, 2, 3 and a 4. On the tail end of 4 is where you build resistance and you maintain it through your footwork.
Leaders, I never feel her turn to square up to me, but she maintains that resistance within the connection while she squares up. Leaders, the next move starts with a 2-hand hold. I'm wrapping her up into a cuddle, prepping 1, 2, 3, and 4. She's lined up with my center. I leave her here. Weight's on my left foot, I cross in front. I keep the left hand out in front. 5 and 6. Right to right hand hold, I lead a right side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Leaders, by ourselves. 2-hand hold. I'm gonna prep her with the left hand, guiding towards my right shoulder first. 1, 2, tripling in place, 3, and 4. Leaders, I'm on my left foot facing my partner, upper body slightly turning down the slot, and I notice I leave her here, she's lined up with my center. From here, I'm gonna cross in front for 5 and 6. The right hand that was behind her back slides down and picks up her right hand. I finish on 6 with a right to right hand hold, and with this crossed in front position, I lead a right side pass. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. I'll show you that with my partner. Bringing her in, prepping her with the left hand first. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave her there. 5 and 6. Right side pass. 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6.
Now followers, your footwork is easy. Come forward, 1, 2, you step 3, and as I rotate, tap for 4. Okay, now for 5 and 6, you just sit there and smile and look pretty. Keep your weight over your left foot and wait for him to lead you in for 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a basic right side pass. Okay, with my partner.
Prep 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leaders, make sure I leave her there, but as I step out, I guide this left hand a little forward. So I don't bring her with me, I let go behind the back, but I keep that hand slightly forward, so if I count 6, it's easy to pick that hand up. Notice I haven't affected her as she stands over her left foot. Bring her forward for the right side pass. 1, change the hand, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Followers, forward, 1, 2,
3, and down 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, followers by myself. You come forward, 1, 2, back together. Now do not come forward yet for 4. You want to bend in that left knee for 4. Start to go under, step, and out 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you're duck through. 1, 2, 3, and when you go down for 4, you want to start ducking through by looking down for a split second and then look up right away as you go underneath his arm. And what you want to do is continue the wave through your body as you get out of his way. So again, one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make sure you do that ripple within your body. With my partner, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Leaders, basic whip, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The follower initiates this duck through. I lift my right arm, and I go with that. I step out of her way for 5. I start to slide down her arm for 6. Notice as I slide down the inside of her left arm, 7 and 8, I finish with my right hand over the top. From here, I'm going to give her a prep as I walk her forward for 1. Thinking out to the right. Prep in, subtle for 2. Give her a free spin. While I give her this free spin, I let go for 3 and 4, and I offer her that little barrier to spin inside and down the slot. Now notice, leaders, really quick. After the prep, I let go, but I want that arm to guide across her back. Pull it away when her arm comes around. 1, 2, really slow. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. It's only there to help the follower as she travels straight down the slot.
Followers, a little note to remember with your footwork. You're here 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Make sure you go down the slot away from him for 5. Then by 6, you want to rotate and face your partner by 6. Tripling place for 7 and 8.
Leaders, take a look. I'm bringing her in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, facing across the slot. I'm going to step through the arm for 5, 6, 7, and 8. Note that as I step forward on 5, I guide her straight behind my back. For clarity, I'll show it to you in this direction. Leaders, your footwork by yourself. Basic whip up until 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Notice how when I guide her through, I continue to lead, and 5. Pull the arm out of the way. Step back in the slot for 6, squaring up, anchor 7 and 8. I'll show you to that from this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, facing across the slot. I send her through behind my back, and 5, pull the arm out of her way. Look over the left shoulder. Once she passes, I step back in the slot for 6, anchor 7 and 8. With my partner. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. From this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Followers, with your partner, your footwork is 1, 2, 3 and 4, back together 4 for 3 and 4, and just down the slot for 5, 6, 7, and 8. So after 6, you want to start facing your partner. You want to come forward 1, 2, and 3, turn 4, back 5, and tap for 6. By myself, you go forward 1, 2, and 3. On 3, you're weights on your left foot. Now to rotate for 4, you want to do 2 things. First of all, think about bringing that right shoulder back to help yourself rotate. Also, you want to push off your 3-toe base of your right foot. That's your big toe, and the other 2 to push off to help yourself rotate for 4. Another thing you want to think about is bringing that leg up for 4 and holding it, squeezing those thighs. You won't hold for a long time, so you don't need to worry about that. Now you go back for 5, back for and, tap for 6. Let me try all the way through. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now with my partner, forward 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want to note one thing. I want to make sure, followers, you don't lead this move yourself, meaning you don't raise that hand up by yourself. You want to make sure he's leading an invitation side pass so that when he's leading this, 1, 2, again, he leads the hand going up, okay?
Leaders, all I'm thinking about driving down the slot. I'm giving her the invitation. If I just hit a break to let her out of that, I open up. 1, I shift back to my right foot for 2, sending her underneath the arm as long as she wants to take. She travels through for and 3, turns in place for 4, comes down the slot, I cross in front, 5, and 6. Now I wouldn't want to come in on and 6 if she didn't travel down the slot. I wait for her to finish and square up. That's why I wait as long as possible and step into the slot for and 6. One more time, showing you all the way through. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I want to note one more thing is followers. After the 5 and, you want to make sure that you're at the end of the slot by the and after the 5. Because for 6, notice I'm tapping. So again, I have my distance already, okay?
Next move starts with the left hand underneath, right hand over the top. To get to this position, the best way is to lead a basic push break, compress, and after the compression, rotate that right hand over the top. Now the main thing we have to think about in this pattern is that the left arm will stay up, right arm will come down. So everybody try that in place. Looking good. Now as I bring her in, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I send her down the slot in front of me, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Leaders, your footwork by yourself. Left hand underneath, right hand over the top. I bring her in for 1, I turn on 2. I triple 3 and 4. Notice by about count 4, I'm back on my left foot and the left palm is facing up. From here, I want to send her down the slot in front of me, so I step back with my right foot for 5 as the hand goes out and around. Finish the turn for 6. I come back into the slot. I've let go of the hand behind my back. I anchor 7 and 8. Now really quick, leaders, as I bring her in, I have to think about sending her behind my back so the right hand stays close. 3 and 4. As I step back with the right foot, I turn my upper body. This is my lead. 5. Now I keep the left hand up, but I keep the connection down here tight. Send her down the slot for 6, anchor 7 and 8. With my partner, left hand underneath, Right hand over the top, I bring her in. 1, keep the hand close for 2, 3, and 4. Stepping back with my right foot, keeping this connection. Left arm goes out and around for 5. Let go of the hand behind the back, finish the turn for 6, 7, and 8. Showing you that from this side. Bring her in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stepping back, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Followers, your footwork, you come forward 1, 2, you're gonna cross in front for 3 and 4. By 4, you should be facing down the slot, also facing your partner. Then he's gonna lead you down the slot for 5, 6, 7, and 8. It should feel somewhat like a whip with an outside turn. 1, 2, back together, forward, down the slot. But the difference is you're not going back together forward for 3 and 4, you're crossing in front. So one more time, the correct footwork. 1, 2, you cross in front, now down the slot, turn, triple in place. Now with my partner. So watch this, forward 1, 2, I cross in front, now it leads me down the slot, I triple in place.
Leaders, really quick, focusing on the connection. I'm thinking about bringing the left arm up, right arm down. This hand has to stay close to my back, so if I led this without the left hand, I'd be guiding her, making her face me as she passes my back. Notice if I offer any compression with the right hand, it's gonna make her go into an outside turn. I don't want that. So as I bring her in, I keep this close to my back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now notice the left hand, as it comes over my head, I keep the connection loose, so the fingers come up and around, and I have my palm up by 4. The hand's in between us, I step back. The hand comes out and around for 5. Notice my left arm straight. I still keep the connection behind my back, so she feels that lead for the outside turn. Step back into the slot for 6, anchor 7 and 8. Show you that once from this angle. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Leaders, a variation of the previous move, twisted whip, but I'm gonna give her an outside turn while I turn as well. Bring her in, same move up until 4. Notice I'm slightly back on my left foot. Now as I send her down the slot, I'm gonna bring that right shoulder back for 5, keeping the connection. I'm gonna continue to hold that connection for 6 as I step forward with the left foot. Then I bring the left hand down into my right hand, 7 and 8. Leaders, by yourselves, from count 4, she is passed behind my back and I'm standing with my left foot slightly back. From here, I step back for 5. Left hand goes out and around her head. I step forward with the left foot, keep the turn for 6, both hands. Now I let go of the hand behind my back, but I don't bring that hand down. I think left hand into the right hand. 7 and 8. I cross in front and I end up with the right hand over the top. With my partner, from the top, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leading the follower the same way. I give her that outside turn for 5. I step with her for 6, and I let go. 7 and 8. Right hand over the top.
Basic whip up until 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's gonna throw you out down the slot. We're gonna step 5, 6, and tap for 7. Hold 8. Then you're gonna wait till he leads you and you're gonna come forward 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whatever basic he wants to lead you out of that. By myself, come forward, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step out with my left for 5, out 6. Notice I'm turning to my left, and with my left, tap for 7. Hold 8. Now I start to come in facing my partner for and down the slot for 1. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hold 8. Notice for 7, the way I'm stopping is I'm squeezing my thighs together, my upper thighs, and I'm also pointing that big toe on the ground. Okay, don't try to float on that one leg. You want to really point that toe, which is your right toe, okay, on the ground. Now you hold for 8, bring it in for and forward 1 for the next move. With my lovely partner. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hold 8 and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. I want to show you this from another direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hold 8 and 1. Okay?
Leaders, really quick, your footwork by yourself. Basic whip, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna send her inside throw out, and I'm gonna accelerate it. Anytime I accelerate a move, I wanna push off the weighted foot and drive with my body. I don't wanna throw her out with a stronger arm lead. I wanna think accelerate with my body. So push off the left foot for 5, I move with her, I shift away for 6, and by count 7, my center is over this left foot. I'm comfortable keeping my center away from her so I can counter her leverage. Anytime I accelerate a move, the follower should be able to take that leverage and count on us to be there to support her weight. With count 4, leaders, I'm driving off the left foot for 5. Now, if I continue to send her down the slot and face forward, I'm gonna get pulled over. So I have to make sure I counter her leverage with my center. 5, 6, hit 7, hold 8, and then after accelerated throw out, I usually guide the follower in with an invitation. With my partner, basic whip up until 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I start to bring this left hand up. I give the lady the accelerated throw out. 5, 6, she hits 7. I'm there to support however much she needs, whether she holds her own weight or she takes her center beyond her weighted foot. I keep my center back, okay? From here she squares up and she waits to see what we lead, leaders. I guide her forward with an invitation, so I just lift the arm. That's my lead into the next pattern. Anytime I add an accelerated throw out, I like to just give the lady an invitation to work the slot.
A couple of notes I want to mention for the followers. You want to make sure that he's going to lead a whip with an inside turn. For this one, it's an accelerated whip. But at the same time, you don't want to lead that hand up and go for the move. Again, only he can lead his left hand up to send me down the slot. And another thing is when I hit the pose for 7, I'm not facing my back towards my partner where my arm gets uncomfortable. I want to make sure, let's say here's my audience, which you are. I want to face my audience and hit a pose, smile, and then come in for and a 1, okay?
Leaders, I start with a right to right hand hold, prep to the right shoulder first. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 6, 7, 8. Show you from this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leaders, by yourselves, right to right hand hold. I'm gonna prep her for 1, prep her for 2, that's right shoulder, then left shoulder. Roll her in for 3 and 4. By count 4, I'm lined up in front of her or slightly ahead, but never behind. From here, I roll her out. My footwork, off of the left foot, I step right, 5 and 6. I check off of that left foot. Now notice I'm unwrapping her here. So she's rolled in for count 4. I unwind her with a little compression for 5 and 6. This is our rock and go. So you notice by count 6, I've compressed, then built resistance so we can roll her right in and get the next move started. My footwork from here, winding her up for 1 and 2. I wrap her all the way up with my right hand. Weights on my left foot, I take a big step with the right foot for 3. Another step down the slot for 4, and there's my lunge. As I send her by me, 5, 6, 7, 8. I drag that foot all the way through. I'll show you that from this side. Starting with the rock and go, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. We've built that elastic stretch. From here, I wind her up, 1 and 2. I've wrapped my right arm all the way across her back to the other shoulder blade. Stepping across, here comes the telemark, stepping straight down the slot for 3, straight down the slot for 4, sending her past me and 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll show you that with my partner. Starting with the right to right hand hold, notice the prep leads her forward 1, 2, wind up 3 and 4. Offer the compression on 5 and build the resistance on 6. We have a stretch now. I wrap her up for 1 and 2. Notice how as she rolls in, I make that connection right as I see her right shoulder pass. 1 and 2. Okay, now I'll show you the rest of the move from this side. 1 and 2. I get her as close as I can to the left foot because I need to step all the way around her for 3. As I step around again for 4, I'm going to slide across her back, now back to the left shoulder blade for 4. Now you notice we hit this pose before I send her down the slot. Leaders, you'll run into a problem if this last step comes around for 4 and I bring her with me. That's why I slide across her back and I make the step open up for 4. She travels past me and 5, 6, 7, 8. We drag together.
Followers, your footwork is 1, 2, 3 and on your right foot for 4, 5 and you're gonna tap with your left for 6, so you still wanna sit back for 6. That is gonna lead you down, you're gonna step with your left foot and 1 and 2, 3 and hold for 4, step out and 5, 6, drag through 7 and 8. With my partner, forward 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and tap for 6 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8.
Leaders, some really important connection notes. Right to right hand hold. Anytime I lead a rock and go, I wind her up. I don't want to slow her down and square up on 4. I want to offer compression out of this turn that would make her over rotate. Then I slow her down with the resistance. That's why we call this a rock and go. So we're here on 4. I send her out, 5 and build the resistance for 6. Wind her up for 1 and 2. Notice how that right arm reached across her back all the way. This is how we scoop her up. Stepping for 3, straight down the slot. One more big step, I open up my body. For 4, I've slid down to her shoulder blade and I bring this left shoulder all the way back with me as I hit that pose. Notice I'm bent in the left leg, I have a good line, centers over that left foot. Send her down the slot and then drag up as she passes.
Followers, you want to come forward 1, 2, 3 and 4. You're on the right for 4. Step 5 and tap with your left for 6. Come in for and a 1 and 2. In place for 3 and hold for 4. Step out and 5, 6. Drag through 7 and 8. With my partner, Forward 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1 and 2, 3 and hold 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Come forward 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, back 7 and 8, 9, 10. By myself, come forward 1, 2, go back together, forward for 3 and 4, forward 5, forward 6, back triple 7 and 8, double in place for 9, 10. Now I want to mention that 6 real quick. There's two things. One thing is you want to leave that left leg behind so it looks like you actually forgot something and then you want to go back, okay? Another thing is that left hand, you want to put it over your own right hand so you have that stretch back, and that's why it's called reverse exit. Okay, so all the way through by myself, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 9, 10. Now with my partner, forward 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, 9, 10.
Leaders, I'm leading a basic whip and I decide to give her the inside turn as I send her through the slot. Now on an inside turn, usually I have the option of stepping down the slot to open it up for her, or to cross in front and keep it just a normal turn where I release after 5. Remember that if I step into the slot for 5, 6, and I feel her stopping away from me, now she's starting to give me the signal that she's gonna come back, so I wouldn't get stuck behind her as she travels behind me. I would step back out and around her. So if I got to here on 6 and she comes back, I'll step 7, 8, 9, and 10. Normally on an inside throw out from count 4, I step down the slot with the right foot for 5. So on count 6, she stops, but I'm not back in the slot. So I have this open for her. She comes back for 7 and 8. I put my weight on my left foot by count 8. I anchor with her for 9 and 10. Notice the handhold was here with my left hand over the top. I'm just gonna switch it down to have that hand over the top, but still connected with those fingers, not up here with the fingertips, okay? So we finish here by 10.
And followers, note that again, you don't lead his hand raising up. So you're here, 1, 2, 3, and you stop for 4. Notice he is lifting the hand up so you can do this move. If he never let the hand up, you just come out of it and you wouldn't play and do the syncopation.
Leaders, this move starts with a right to right hand hold. I'm bringing her in for a reverse underarm turn, coming underneath my right arm. She comes through for 1, 2, I travel forward, and 3. Right arm is almost fully extended. I tap back with the left foot for 4. Weight still on the right foot. I turn in towards her for 5. Notice the right arm comes up to the small of my back. I bring this left hand across, and notice I make connection with my left forearm. I let go of the hand behind the back for 6. Weights on my right foot. Leader for the left side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Leaders, really quick, your footwork. Bring her in for 1, 2. To make this move look a little accelerated, I'll travel forward by myself, and 3. Tap back for 4. Turn 5, winding the hand up, but traveling towards her, not winding her up. Stepping in, letting go, 6. Weights on my right foot. Notice, leaders, I turn into her. I don't bring her forward to me. Leader in the left side pass for 1. With my partner. Followers are coming down the slot. 1, 2. They're traveling normal for 3 and 4. I travel and 3. And 3. Tap 4. Leave her there. Shift to the left foot for 5. Step again for 6. That's where I make the hand change. Now I step out for 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
And again, real quick, followers, your footwork is 1, 2, 3 and 4, triple in place for 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Notice this next move is an invitation, left side pass, meaning he's going to bring that hand up. So I cannot bring it up myself. He needs to lead it. So I come down the slot 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. By myself, I come forward 1, 2, to the side for and, forward 3. Then I go back for 4, 5 and 6. A little faster. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. The way I'm able to react so quickly is because I'm pushing off my weighted foot. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So with my partner, come forward 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what I do with my left hand is I place it gently on his hip, 1, 2, just to kind of let him know that I'm doing something. I'm not going to use him. I'm just again placing it on his hip until I come out of the move.
Leaders, our footwork, I'm giving her the invitation, so I open up. 1, I lift the hand for 2, she hits and 3. Now I notice she changes direction and goes back that way. Right from here, I step on the right foot for and 4. I'm on my left. I anchor 5 and 6. So by myself, my footwork really quick. I step down the slot 1. I'm here for 2. She checks off and 3, going back that direction. I step and 4. Now she's going back, I'm coming forward. We anchor 5 and 6. Together. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Really quick, followers, make sure as you turn in, watch Tatiana's arm. And 3, right here as that elbow comes across, that she doesn't stick that elbow out in the leader's face. So again, from this side, 1, 2, and 3. As that arm comes across, the leader might be looking right at you. Make sure she doesn't make contact with the nose, okay? She tucks that in and travels by 4, 5, and 6.
And just to be a little more clear, followers, you're turning to your left. So again, 1, 2, and 3, and a 4, 5, and 6.
Hey, it's Jordan.
And Frisbee+Mollmann. And oh my God!
Tatiana, that's it. Hi, it's Jordan.
I'm Frisbee+Mollmann. Sorry.
It's gonna be a long day. Howard's shaking his head yes too. Okay, let's go. Tot, I'm gonna let you fall.
Now followers, make sure you still maintain the basic fundamentals of an underarm turn when it comes to connection.
Gotta start over. That was not an underarm turn, it's a side pass.
Shoot, I'll maintain it. Sorry.
Running through a forest. No, can you wipe off your hands? Oh. Feet there though?
5 and 6, no.
Don't you just go 1, 2? You just switched again. Oh, stop right here. Let's do it. Where's the toe loc?
What is it? Show him. Snapple.
Yeah, Jordan Snapple.
Jordan Snapple. The best you can get. Okay. Jordan's move now. I was giving, didn't I give it to you?
You put that one out. No. Should I go to that hand? I will.
Yeah.
I could.
Do it.
Great back lead. All right. I said that kind of funny. I'll show you to that.
Yeah.
Can I just do it again from here?
Great.
What?
You stuck in my teeth. Okay. Left on 3. Now to help myself rotate, I want to push off my 3-toe base, which is my big 2, and the 2 toes next to it.
You said big 2.
I know. Okay. Okay. Don't look at me, actress. Okay.
Oh, actress. You're not. You're a dancer. Go. She turns in place for 4. Now she's starting to... Let me do it again. Dang it.
Wow.
Did I make you nervous?
Followers, you want to go 5.
We're on the wrong side.
Direction. I knew that. That's why I stopped. 5. Hey. 4.
Thank you. 6. My footwork's wrong. I messed up. He's recording. Go.
Lead in.
Come on, let's go. Acceleration. Ugh, I'm not liking the way I'm talking right now. Can I do this again?
My knees are killing me.
Oh my gosh.
Elegant.
What a drama queen.
Ow! This is my hamstrings. Ah!
Are your legs straight?
They're like pigeon-toed.
They're great.
Thanks. Let's try. Should I just forget this move and put that other one in there?
No. It's good. Just whip with an inside throw out. Followers stop. Guys will react. You slum.
Wait. Okay.
It's not
What?
double. You don't say it double. Is it hard to put just that piece in again?
I can cut it. I can cut the
Cut it.